Sunday, October 8th, 2023. Shane in the house, helping you find you so that you can fulfill your purpose here. I made a video and I did some yoga and I did some healing and I did some meditation. And we had a health and wellness call as well. And it's been a healing day. It's been a healing day. It is a healing day. I'm very thankful, and I'm making a new video through the brand strategy and clarity today. We are taking a different approach. We have gone to the drawing board and we have drawn up something completely new. Just me being me, helping you be you. Me be you, helping you be you. We have the more Mito. Life is better with more Mito. You know what I'm saying? So that's something we're focusing on because it's phenomenal. Nobody else has that. There's only one place that you can get these products if you become a part of the company, and you gotta know somebody to become part of the company. And nobody's doing what this company is doing. So we're gonna be building our own calls and getting people on board here because it's really phenomenal. It really aligns with what I feel called to do with my background and everything as you could say, like a spiritual entrepreneur type thing. But really, in my terms, I want to use business as a force for good. Excuse me. And I want to be able to, no, clear that. I'm helping others realize the importance of being an entrepreneur in a way, helping the common person get into business. There's a lot of things, and it's there's been a lot of barriers to get into business in known history. It's And now we have lower barriers in ways, and there's other barriers now. It's like very complicated. The marketplace is pretty crowded, different things of that nature. So really helping common people, and the reality is that there are a lot of people suffering that do not need to suffer. So really, we're hearing the call here. We're hearing the call. We're hearing the cries, getting out there and talking to people and realizing, and like today, during the call, I really started to see a lot more. And the company is preparing, because we've been working things out. Um, they have been working the platform and everything, and focusing on the common person, the lay person, not necessarily the platinum or the gold, but really, the common person, and really helping them start to, number one, take better care of themselves, and build it into a business. Because we have a lot like network marketing and everything, and this isn't a scam. It's whatever you believe in. It's whatever you make it. This is a phenomenal company that I have been introduced into with someone I completely trust with my life. So it's something that I believe in within me, and that I'm devoting my life to, and that says something, because I don't just devote myself to anything. That's been part of my healing journey and my healing path, is like feeling things inside of myself of like, okay, like something feels funny here. A lot of things just, they felt funny to me, but it's not to like put things down or anything. And there are a lot of different companies. You have essential oils, you have supplements, you have all these things. They're being white labeled, and then really like, who knows where it's coming from really. Um, and it's not to speak bad or anything. It's just the reality of this business, this company. What is a company? You know, you got to be careful about who you keep in your company, who you surround yourself with, who you associate with. Um, it's doing something really, really different, really, really new, with helping people regrow, restore, rejuvenate their mitochondria, their cells, and helping them return to homeostasis. So it's not about like, whatever. This is about some products that help your body restore itself. It's not healing, it's not doing that. I'm not a medical doctor. You know, it is what it is, right? It is what we make it. This is a health product that can help you be healthy. And there's a lot of things on the market. So really, like, what do you believe in? And having something that you can profit from, that, you know, by sharing a message of helping people, because life is better with more Mito. And what really rang the bell with me today is like giving people the opportunity to say no. And it's just like overcoming our fear. And that's what looking at myself as, you can label yourself whatever, but I have not been one to just strike out conversations, because I don't like wasting time. I don't like this, I don't like that. It's like, what am I going to say to people? Whatever. But now, as just getting in the community and talking to people, getting more comfortable with that, deprogramming myself, and now looking at it as, you know what? Yeah, like that makes a lot of sense when you put it that way, of giving people the opportunity to say no, putting the ball in their court. It's just like the same ideology of, if you don't show up, well, you're not going to get the part. Like, you have to show up to the audition to give yourself a chance to get the part. So doing your best and doing your part. And another reason why I really love this is because it's like simplifying things. It's simplifying things with my business and everything, where it's like, okay, like, I already have a product, I already have this, and there's so much to like the study of health, and that's what I want to. That's what helping people with as well too. So it like frees you up so that you can embrace more of your healing journey and your study of health, and what it means to be healthy, what it takes to be healthy, because it's like, life is so complicated. The marketplace is so complicated these days. Everybody's saying this, that, this, like, getting out of the argumentations, starting to build agreement with inside yourself so that you can live a peaceful life, because that's where health comes from. Being in homeostasis, not letting stress and worry weigh you down. Like, that's number one. And there's a lot to it, which is okay. You know, they say general population, like half is dealing with like cardiovascular issues, high blood pressure, things that you learn as you start to age and everything. You have to be more careful about taking care of yourself, because you are more affected by things. It's not like you're a kid anymore. You can't just stuff your face with cake and be okay. Like, you're gonna feel it. So you got to be more careful, you got to be more mindful. And what I do is help people with meditation, practicing contentment, and that helps a lot with letting go of all these desires, because eating is very psychological. Why do you like the foods that you like? You've built certain associations and emotions. And as you embrace silence, as you embrace stillness, which is really what's going on, I'm pretty much like cutting caffeine out of my, at least coffee. I like tea. It has different compounds and different. But I'm really noticing, like, coffee, of how much like it tightens up the jaw, and it just puts me in this like jittery energy that's like chaotic. And I feel much better just enjoying some tea and doing yoga, like doing certain practices right now, building a miracle morning. It puts me in such a beautiful state. It's like I don't need coffee, you know? We have this huge desire to just wake up, and we have this whole general thing of like life is better with coffee. Um, I'm finding out that life is better without coffee. Life is better with more Mito. Life is better with yoga. Life is better with nature. That's my experience. That's what I'm embracing, and making things very simple, seeing it done so that we can make a lot of progress. And so, another key element that I'm putting in a book is we are what we repeatedly do, right? Thinking is doing, and it's building your spiritual practice. That's what I've learned, and that's helping people with that because it's been paramount for me. So, like right now, I'm focusing on my yoga practice because what else matters is personal development, developing myself, and it's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. I mean, I have so much, and who wants to really receive? Um, I'm not going to be talking uh, about a lot in the public, um, building calls and mastermind groups. Gonna see building some events here at the studio, and um, creating scripts. And we're just gonna kind of stay on script, you know? So even this kind of video, I'm kind of talking a little bit more than what I planned to. I'm just gonna start building a script, and it's just gonna be like, this is the face, this is the brand. That's what today's been with the brand clarity and message and everything. Um, just so beautiful, and that's what it really takes, you know. Because I'm not here to waste anybody's time, and it also coincides with we are what we repeatedly do. It's all about habit. So we need to hear a message, as they say. I mean, this was like some years ago that you need to hear a message like now, like seven, you know, who knows what it is now, because there's so many messages and there's all these subliminal messages. Like, we're bombarded with so much suggestion, temptation, messages. You really have to gain clarity about what you want in life. Otherwise, you're going to be greatly affected by everybody trying to push something. And we all have to make a living. Like, we all have to make a living. So that's why I really believe in embracing your healing journey, and excited about helping people embrace their healing journey and really take on the study of health, what it means to be healthy. Because do we really know what it means to be healthy? Part of that, what I help with, is the meditation. That's my specialty. That's what I'm focusing on for me, expanding as well too. We got the more Mito. We have the yoga teacher training as well too, and I have some software as well too. You know, I've been. Uh, it's kind of funny. Um, Growing up, one of the careers that I had in mind was a software engineer. So, but you know, I had to go my own way. That's I just felt I went to school, I did all that stuff, several times, and I just had to pave my own way in life, and I'm here to help people pave their own way in life. And part of that can really help is with the more Mito, and also with the yoga teacher training, because these are things that are already built that you can train. And so, like, that's one of the things with like a network marketing or whatever, but helping people understand like you are a business. Like, everything is a network marketing thing in a way. And it's really a beautiful thing. It's really the business of the future, because I really believe that we're all a business, and that each household is a business. And it's very important that each household is a successful, profitable business, because that's how you stay in business. It's not about greed, it's about giving back, and there's certain social responsibilities I feel for a company. That's why I want to use business as a force for good and be an example, be the change I wish to see in the world. And personal brand is really the future. And I've been doing a lot of different things, and now I'm at such a deeper sense of clarity and plan of action of day in and day out. That's what it takes, because we are what we repeatedly do. So if we want to build something inside of our life, we have to do it like every single day. Hence the importance of a spiritual practice, of a practice for somebody. Like I say, a spiritual practice, because it's really getting deeper. Like, and it's for you. It's like your practice. Like, what do you do day in and day out? Number one, miracle morning practice. We learned this in the yoga teacher training. It puts you and it grounds you and it centers you like into you, so that you can move forward in your life, instead of just going out into the world right away, grabbing that coffee and like water cooler talk and all that type of stuff. We'll get deeper into that, but not here really. We're building more of the membership and everything. Um, so building the community, the tribe, you know, there's tons of communities these days, but nobody can offer what I can offer. Nobody can offer what I can offer, and you have something that nobody can offer as well too. That's the importance of finding you, finding you. So I help people find themselves as I continue on my healing journey in this game of content and social media and digital everything, which is good, which is real good. We have to make sure that we're profitable. We have to continually refine ourselves. And I've gotten to deep understanding on how to overcome everything in my life now. Like things that's my healing journey of trying to put my finger on something that I've been dealing with my whole life. And now I know exactly what it is, and I know exactly the remedy, the solution to bring forth to make change. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And part of that is we're taking the next phase. We're taking the next phase. So it's the next phase, and the next phase is a beautiful thing because I've been going out in the world, in the community a lot every single day, planting seeds, and now it's just more at the studio, focusing on Shane, building the business. We're talking to leads, talking to prospects and everything, but we're going to be at the studio. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't got to go in the world necessarily so much. I do enjoy it. I do like it, but we need profit. We need to build a successful, profitable business, building a career, building a living. And maybe some people don't understand it. That's fine. I'm here to help people understand it, understand the importance of it. Like as an entrepreneur, it's a very different path that you have to take full responsibility. It's a completely different path than being employed. There's nothing wrong with being employed, nothing wrong at all. Nothing wrong with being employed. That's for you, great. It's not for me. And I'm here to help those who are looking to build their own path in life, who are looking to build their own streams of income, because the reality is that the only security is the security inside of you. Like you could lose your job at any point in time, like massive layoffs and all this stuff. Like there's so much going on in the world. but we're not gonna feed that. So clear that and understand that the security is inside of you. And the more that you embrace your creativity, become the creator of you, you can create multiple streams of income. You can create this, you can create that. And one of the advice things, becoming a millionaire, is that like you have to build streams of income while you're sleeping. Like you have streams of income that generate revenue while you're resting. Otherwise, you're going to be working until you're retired. You're going to be working not out of your choice at all. Like most of the successful millionaires, billionaires, like they work because they want to work, because it's what they love to do. It's not because they need to, because they need the money. So that's a whole nother thing. And that's just me, where it's just that's been one of my wishes for a long time, is I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. Like I want to build financial independence so that I don't have to worry about money, because I've seen how much people worry about money, and I've worried about money and everything. It's okay, it's breaking the family karma and all that stuff. That's just, I have entrepreneur in my blood. So like it is what it is. It's not an easy path, and most people have not been on that path. I think most people are going to be forced to be on that path, and I'm going to be here helping you every step of the way. So right now, as we're moving into the next phase, we're building the process and the procedure in place to be able to scale the business and bring more people in and build the online presence and everything, and making sure that it's a congruent brand so that the message is received. Because there's a lot of messages out there. There's a lot of messages out there, and it's just so important to find out what you believe in inside of yourself, devoting yourself to something so that you can make movement in your life. And the choice is yours. The choice is yours. I'm here today, very thankful, and that's the part of the spiritual practice, is that not everybody makes it. So being thankful if you're alive, really building that. And we have to be careful with that too. We have to be careful with that too. That's what I help people with. I've seen a lot of people, I've seen myself as well too, do a lot of damage, do a lot of harm. So that's why I say embrace your healing journey and purify your heart, because it's not our darkness that we're afraid of, it's our light that we're afraid of. So we play poor little me because we think that if we play poor little me, well, then I can't cause that much harm, you know? But the reality is that you have unlimited potential, and that it's actually a must that you step in your light to be able to shine your light upon your world and your reality. And that's what we really do with the Mormaido and the yoga teacher training. Is like, it's something that's already there. It helps you along your healing journey. It helps you with your study of health. It helps you getting healthy, and because that's number one. And as you do that, you can share the message, and you can build people on part of your team, and you can profit with that. There's a lot of benefits to this company. Another great thing is the compensation plan, because it's really built for you. It's built for the common person, and there's a reason why we say the common person. I'm saying the common person in the sense of it coincides with the layperson understanding in spiritual terms. But it's common, right? And that's what we're dealing with, and that's what I have a lot of compassion for. But I'm not here to force anything upon anybody. I'm not here to dominate or anything like that. So it's just me making my offering and giving people the opportunity to say no. And the reality is we all have our own reality. So that's why, like, my whole perspective of it is really exciting me right now. It's like, wow, like, there's just so much potential with it. There's just so much potential with it, and having fun as well too. And finishing up here, because one of the things as well too is that, what we don't understand, a lot of people think of, they just think of network marketing as a scam. When the question is how much have you, like, studied business? Because whatever you think about it is still a business. And to build a business, anybody can learn it, but you have to learn it. And it's something completely different than what we're generally used to. Um, so you have to become familiar with certain things of, like, you know, there there are there are some training. There are some very good training with some. I mean, you can take free courses on university and everything. So, like, number one is being able to be self motivated, being self disciplined, being able to build your own schedule. Self motivated, like, because that's the big difference. When you got somebody, you got a boss, it's easy to just be like, oh, whatever my boss wants, right? But when you're an entrepreneur, when you're a business owner, like, you're the one who has to take initiative, and you're the last resort to take care of things, to fix things. As you know, you're a firefighter, so you have to put out fires. And so a big part of that is to, number one, stop starting so many fires. And learning business, it can take time. It's something anybody can learn, but it takes time, because we are what we really do. So it has to become a part of your life. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle of taking initiative. Of It's not just, okay, clocking in and clocking out. It's like right here, right now, what I'm doing. Like, I'm pretty much just working, like, around the clock. I got to a point inside of myself where, um, it is what it is. Like, 5 hours of rest is really plenty for me. It's not about the time that you rest so much as how deep in relaxation, how deep in the delta state you can get. Because that's the whole point. Is, like, you rest, the deeper you get, and it's just most people. That's the only time that they're able to really relax the mind and body, is when they go lay down, when they go rest. When the reality is maybe all you need is an hour of meditation if you've gotten to that point inside yourself. Um, and one teacher says all you need is 5 hours. Like, really, 5 hours. You don't want anything more than 5 hours, because you want to be able to move the body. You want to keep the body fresh, young, and vital. And that takes some training. That's what the meditation is. That's what the internal arts is all about. So I help with that, but that's you got to be a student. You got to be a client, to get more into that with me, because we're just building the script here. So we've been going for about 30 minutes. I'm gonna do some more yoga, and prepare to rest for some hours, and getting excited, because that's the big change that I've made, past few days, really. I was staying up late, staying up late in an attitude of staying up late. But now I'm in an attitude of getting excited to go to rest, so that I can wake up and start my miracle morning and get my day going. So now I'm looking forward to that, because that's kind of what they say for that. Number one is, okay, you gotta prepare your success the day before. Part of that is, well, like, what does your day look like? Putting that in your subconscious mind and getting to bed early, so that you can wake up early and get a good start. Master Shane, October 8th, Sunday. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in every single way. And we are loving it, thankful. So I hope this helps you. I know it does because it helps me. And I'm just going to continue to share, do my thing. We got the More Mario yoga teacher training. I do meditation. And so one of the things I'm putting out there is building classes. So I'm looking for people, I'm looking for places that want to have classes, meditation classes with me that I will teach. As long as we get at least 10 people signed up, I'm gonna start booking that schedule with those classes, and we're gonna see some beautiful transformation. Beautiful transformation. Contact me. Have a blessed day.